Yo, so welcome back to the Morning Update Show. You know what I'm saying? It's our favorite part of the show. We talk about us.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Good way. It's crazy. The first story is about Magic Johnson, and during the break, I was talking about, it was like years ago, I just graduated from college and had a job as a journalist, as a writer and producer for the Basketball Network and for the shoe company, And1. And we were at NBA All-Star that year, and I got a chance to interview Magic Johnson at the time. You know, I'm in my early 20s. You know, I'm just out of college. And the main thing that shocked me is like, man, how tall this guy. Because watching Magic play, like it's like whatever. When you look, you see Magic was like 6'9", and you're like, whoa, with this big old smile. But man, Magic Johnson, who's continuously stepped up, you know what I'm saying, since retiring from the NBA. He's shown himself to just be like, you know, a tremendous businessman and a philanthropist. Well, he stepped up big, seeing that there's a gap in businesses, black-owned businesses, women-owned businesses, as far as this stimulus funding. He's put up $100 million to be able to loan to small businesses.
Now we're going to begin with the incredible effort by an NBA legend to help small businesses in need during this pandemic. Magic Johnson's company providing $100 million in loans to mostly minority and women-owned businesses, which were struggling to get assistance from the government's PPP program. Magic joining us now to talk more about that, as well as his role in The Last Dance. Oh, that big smile. Oh, my gosh. Turn it off, that big megawatt smile that you have going on there. Magic, how are you? How's Cookie? How's the family doing during this time, Magic?
Everybody's safe and everybody's doing good, and it's good to talk to you. I hope you're okay, and Michael and the whole crew there at Good Morning America. Stay safe.
Thank you for that, Magic. And tell us a little bit more about this program, how it all came about.
Yes, Reverend Sharpton had called myself and Raphael, the owner of MB Capital, and wanted us to come together and do something fantastic for minority firms across the country and women-owned businesses. So my company, Equitrust, we put up $100 million for these fantastic companies that were not part of the loan system, the stimulus package that went out, and they couldn't get loans. So we have to make sure that they stay in business and also keep their employees, which is really important. So the Paycheck Protection Program, we're going to come together, and MBE is going to make sure they vet these minority firms and women-owned businesses along with the SBA to make sure these companies get money, because they've been a pillar, and also they've been outstanding for our community, and they've been doing a fantastic job of providing services to our community.
I love Magic Johnson.
You gotta love
It's like
him.
his energy is just been off the chain.
It's really the story. I think for so many of us who, you know, remember Magic being the first NBA player to have HIV, and it being such a, like, that was, whoa, like it just shook us up in the black community. And to see how his career has blossomed, I mean, Aspire Channel, he really gives to this culture. And I love that. I love that he has taken all of his investment, his knowledge about how to build money and build wealth, and really share that with the community. I'm a big producer fan of his, because I've really studied the Aspire channel and how he built that up with content from a lot of small local producers, black, you know, those from the global majority. I don't say POC, but those from the global majority. He has given to the very businesses that this fund will also help to sustain. So you gotta love that.
Yeah, you know, Magic is really dope, because like in basketball, you know, he was good giving assists, you know what I'm saying, and kind of diagramming a play. And in business, it's very much the same. I saw an interview where he talked about when he opened the first theaters down there in South Central. And he knew that if he just took the approach like, man, I want to put some movie theaters in South Central LA, who was going to go for it? But he understands storytelling in business. And so when he approached people, he said, what if I told you about a place where there's tens of thousands of people who love to go and see the movies? They love to go in with their friends and X, Y, and Z. And he painted this whole picture of it. Then he got people on the hook like, man, that would be great to put a theater there. He said, no problem. It's in South Central. You know what I'm saying? Like, he knew how to be able to craft things. And, you know, Magic opened some Starbucks here and businesses all over America. And he really set the example when you see a lot of the young NBA players right now, and even other pro athletes in the NFL, Major League Baseball, they cite Magic Johnson. People want to be like Magic Johnson. You know what I'm saying? He set the bar high for professional athletes as far as, you know, what to do with your money, you know, after you leave the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think the one that I can say I feel is following in his footsteps the best is LeBron. Clearly. I mean, opening that school, it's really about bringing your brilliance back to your community, back to your people. And I love that LeBron and Magic, he's following Magic's footsteps by doing that. Shout out to Magic and everybody that's working with him and for him. He really does have a great team of people. So I just love that we were able to spotlight him today.
Definitely.